I'm Cody.
I'm John.
We're back with another episode of SwarmTV. It's the 5th week of school, and today we're seeing how students and teachers have adjusted to the new phone law.
What's up, Giants? I'm Jonathan. This is Mr. Miller, and we're going to be talking about the new school phone policy and his opinions on it. As a teacher, what's your role in school?
So my role at Thomas Jefferson is I'm a behavior consultant. So y'all see me in the hallway, like it's like part security guard, part social worker, just a little bit of everything.
Gotcha.
But that's my role in the district now. I used to be a behavior a BSP teacher for 10 years.
Got you. So you deal with a lot of students that misbehave, get in trouble, and all that.
Yeah.
Any problems with them using their phones?
I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought in my head before the school year started, which you shouldn't assume, but I thought, man, this is going to be really tough. But in my opinion, it's gone over very well. Students are understanding that in the classroom, the expectation is phone is in your bag. If phone comes out of your bag, teacher's going to ask you to put it in the pouch. If you're not putting it in the pouch, security and administration is coming. And we've been really consistent on that.
Got you. From your perspective, do you think it's a good idea to have this law?
Honestly, okay, so, I'm kind of unk. Like, I'm 47, dude. So I never even had a phone until I was 27 years old. Okay? I did not have a phone until I was 27 years old.
Yeah.
10 years older than you are probably right now.
Probably.
So for me, for my generation, it was like, we didn't have that escape with that. I think it is good because honestly, hey man, I'm always on my phone. Y'all see me in the hallway, I'm like looking at email and doing this and that and trying to reschedule meetings and like getting on meetings on my phone. But, when I'm at professional development on Mondays, I'm not sitting on my phone while Ms. Schreier, Mr. Naughton, or whoever is up there, doing some professional development with us. So that, classroom time is time to learn. And I think when I'm seeing kids who struggled to do work in the past year, I'm going into classrooms now and I'm seeing them actively working. So to me, I feel like the policy has helped out kids.
Got you. Any times you faced anything from students, misbehaving, not using their phone, all that?
So are you saying have there been instances of kids not following the rule?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. We're gonna have that situation, and I think it's a teachable moment. Like, let's see kids redirect. Let's stay consistent as a staff in the school, and I feel like staff is being really consistent with the phone policy. Hey, I was a youngster too. I love telling people no, but I think it's just talking to students on their level, not like we're trying to control them. We didn't make this rule up. Our friends down in Des Moines made it up. And I really do think it is beneficial though.
I think so. If you could change one thing of the policy, what would it be? Anything.
So we didn't have so much headache. I've always thought this and I wanted to develop it with other teachers. I wish there was some kind of like little box that scrambled cell signals so bad that you couldn't even get it and not give you like some kind of brainwave stuff or whatever. You just turn that thing on in your room and then nobody could even use their phone anyway. I would like it if it was just easy like that. Instead of having to play the game of, oh man, I can see you texting right now while I'm teaching math or whatever.
Got you.
Hello, I'm Aiden Burke and I'm a sophomore.
Okay, Aiden, so what's your opinion on the phone law?
My opinion on the phone law is it benefits on people so they can do their work easier and faster.
Okay. If you could change it in any way, how would you change it?
I would change it so like people can access their phones during class if their teachers allow them to.
I'm Lily, I'm a sophomore, and I'm Allison, and I'm a sophomore.
Okay, so what is your guys' opinion on the new phone law?
It's dumb. I think that it's not fair. I think phones really help people learn sometimes. Like if you're being productive and you finish your work, you can have your phone, but it's just dumb that we don't get to have it. What do you think?
I think, I don't care so much about the phones necessarily, but I think the whole headphone thing is stupid because, I focus better with music because everything is too loud in my head. Honestly,
Let's do
I think we should go back to those magnets from last year, how they had the green and the red.
Okay. So, do you think it's helped you in classes at all, or any of your peers in classes?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes not.
No, because now
People
everybody's
still
just
do
talking.
it. Like,
Okay. So last question. What would you have preferred instead of the phone law?
My name is Amelia Woolwork. I'm in 10th grade.
Okay, Amelia. What is your overall opinion on the phone law?
I think there's some aspects to it that are pretty positive because it keeps students engaged. But I feel like, not having it like in your pocket sometimes might give people anxiety. Like, oh, I can't text my mom, or like something going on at home, like I can't hear about it.
How would you change it?
I don't know if I really would. I think that as of right now, it's been showing a positive impact on the school. I would say maybe like, I don't know actually.
Okay. Do you think it's helped you in your classes?
I do actually. Last year I was on the phone quite a bit. I still had A's, but I feel like I am learning and more engaged now than I was last year.
Okay. Last question. What would you have preferred instead of the law?
Maybe a school rule, not really a law. I feel like that's kind of going a bit far, but
So Cody, how's the phone policy been for you?
I think it's definitely been very different. Speaking of as a senior who has been in high school for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't too fond of it, as most are, and I definitely do think that has been beneficial to my grades and just overall mood in school.
Yeah.
I think for incoming freshmen and people who are younger, it definitely will benefit them for their upcoming high school years.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So what grades do you have right now?
I have all A's.
Yo, bro, me too.
Good stuff, bro.
So Cody, you want to hear a joke?
Sure, John, let me hear it.
So why was the robot so angry?
Why?
Because someone kept on pushing his buttons. Not that one. So speaking of robots, we had a great robotics season last year. Them making it to state, them making it to China. I wonder how they're doing this year.
My name is Samuel, and I'm a team captain for the team 2501T, the Robo Turtles.
What's the challenge this year?
The challenge this year is to put these blocks right here into these goals, as you can see behind me, or to my left a little bit. So you will score them, and then that will get you points.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm captain of Team 2501S at Shenanigans, and this is our robotics.
What inspired you to get into robotics?
Originally, Christy Arthur came to our elementary school at Franklin, and she's like, hey, let's start this random little thing and let's see how it goes. And I really enjoyed it, and from then on, I kind of put that as a priority, and it really took off from there. I've been doing it for this will be my 9th season in a row, so I'd say it's really good. I have a lot of fun, but it's also really competitive. My team has made it to Worlds two times in a row now, hoping for 3. So yeah, it's really competitive. It's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of very valuable skills out of it.
Do you think it's easy to get into robotics?
I think it is definitely very easy, especially with the program here at TJ, or even if you're a younger audience at middle school. Just talk to Christy Arthur, and she will definitely point you in the right direction.
As a senior, are you planning to use robotics in the future?
100%. I plan to go to a college that not only has a college robotics team, but also I want to be a mechanical engineer. So being able to use those skills that I learned in my 9 years of VEX robotics and apply them when I go to college and into the workforce will be really valuable.
Which went well last year?
Last year we had a pretty good robot. We ended up making it to Worlds. We ended up winning the state tournament, as well as winning the Excellence Award and coming 2nd place in skills at state. And then we went to Worlds and actually ranked 32 out of like 80 or 90 teams there, which is really good. That's the best any team has ever done at Worlds from TJ. and we had an overall great season, but I have to credit that to my team, not just myself. There's a lot of other things that go into it. The coding was done really good by Alexis, the notebooking was done really good by Marissa, and as well as the notebook, Kaylee Miracle.
What are the various roles in robotics?
There are many roles. Each of them are just as important. There's the team captain, there's a builder who builds the entire robot. Sometimes you'll have a designer that designs the robot. Then you'll have a driver and a coder that will code certain autonomouses and your driving functions. And then last but not least, you have a notebooker that journals all your daily logs, everything about your robot.
What are you aiming to improve on this year?
This year, I kind of want to do a little bit better in the teamwork part of it, getting all the interviews a lot better, and trying to shoot for finals at Worlds. We were just missed it last year, so that's kind of the hope. And then obviously pairing with our my partner in crime, Samuel Nichols, and winning state again this year.
As a senior, my team is actually all freshmen besides me. So my time here in robotics is going to mainly be spent teaching the freshmen on how to basically become the next Alex and the next Sam in robotics.
Hello, I'm Isabella Fisher, and I'm here with Mrs. Dunlap. I'm the robotics coach and teacher here. What do you do in robotics? What's your role? So as a robotics coach, my job is to facilitate. I work with all of the kids to make sure they have the understanding how to make their robots, code their robots. Now, I can't do any of it for them. It's student driven, so I just am here to assist and answer questions. And then I do all the logistics, getting everything planned and getting them signed up for tournaments. And
Last year, how did you help the winning teams?
so last year we had one team that went to Worlds. Most of my helping is having lab hours, having the room open so that they can have time to work and fix their code and redrive and drive again and again and again. And so a lot of my role is just having the room open for them. But then I have to arrange all the hotel and all of the car rides and everybody going down to Worlds, and then everybody meeting and being successful there at the, and we also strategize quite a bit and say, okay, this team's really good at this, how can we fix this, things like that.
That's a lot of logistics planning. How do you get the funding for all of this?
Right now, funding is mostly being done through fundraisers at the Pizza Ranch. We have a pancake feed. So we do a lot of fundraisers and ask for support. We have actually asked for some sponsorships this year from different companies in the area.
That's fancy. Last year you were sponsored by Tyson Foods, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again this year too.
Woo! Hey, speaking of, how can we fellow TJ people help support robotics?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page, 2501 Robotics. You're welcome to like us. We put out all of our information there of what's happening. There is a tournament in 2 weeks out at the SAC Air Museum that 3 of the teams are competing. It's a bigger tournament. It's what we call a signature event. So it's not just a regular tournament. It's teams from all over the country that sign up and pay extra to be part of the tournament. So it will be a big event for our 3 senior led teams.
See ya, Jackets!
And always remember,
Stingers up!
So how do you think the show went this time?
Oh, I think it went a lot more better. I think we were definitely more comfortable with it. It was a lot easier to come up with it. Like, instead of following word by word on the script, I feel like we kind of like just went with our own flow. We kind of based it around the script, but like made it part of ourselves. It felt a lot easier.
That's kind of what you want. It's just like a natural. So you want it to sound naturally. You don't want it to sound like it's SwarmTV. I'm Cody. I mean, I'm just giving an extreme example, but except you want it to sound like natural, just like you're having a conversation.
The practice takes, we like read it, but like once we were like ready for it, we more of like had it memorized, but at that point it was less of us looking at it, or more like my ideas on the formula, and then I would like put in my actual thought, and then like, for example, if it's stuff with like the 5th episode, it was just make jokes through it. John, do you want to keep being in the group?
Hell yeah. What?
Okay. Yeah, I think Anchor is probably really like funnest part about SwarmTV.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I have a lot of fun on Anchor with you. And I feel like me and John, out of everyone, we're gonna like put the most energy and like jokes. Like this guy behind the camera.
Someone kept pushing his buttons.
Hey, be quiet, bro. Be quiet.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, Jackets? I'm Abe. I'm Brian. And today we are back with another Swarm TV. We are going to be seeing how students and teachers are adjusting to the new phone policy.
Hey, how has the phone policy been for you so far?
It's been pretty decent. Been keeping my phone in my bag, but I just like to load up a couple of games of Clash Royale when I can, you know.